Welcome to a brave new world! How's it going, everyone? We are live. This is July the 12th, 2022. As you can see, I have fully got rid of my beard. My goodness, that thing was itchy. But at least everything's back to no. Oh, that's. Hold on a sec. That was indeed weird. Anyways, we're back, and hopefully we don't have any more technical hiccups in the near future, as we are back to playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. Last time we were here, we managed to get our final party member, who is Darkness, which is good, because Darkness is always good. We did a couple of things. We went across the desert, and and more importantly, we managed to defeat a giant caterpillar. Yeah, this is definitely an RPG after all. So, and now we're basically on our way to the capital of Torna, which it kind of dawned on me a little bit, as seeing how Torna is technically called the Golden Country, and we're going to the capital of the Golden Country. We interrupt Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna to bring you the Road to El Dorado, complete with Elton John. It's fun to be a god. I don't know the lyrics to this song now. So yeah, we're going to the capital and we're going to see what crazy scenarios we're going to get ourselves into. So let me know if video and audio looks okay to you guys' end. Any type of feedback will help me out a lot. Just need to do a couple more things. Let's go. Anyways, hello Petrus. It's tough to be God. Really? I thought the song was It's Fun to Be a God. Then again, it's been forever since I've seen Road to El Dorado. Or better yet, is it either tough or fun? Both is good. I swear this stream is gonna be nothing but Road to El Dorado references. Alright, it took us 4 hours, but not 4 hours, 4 sessions, but we finally made it to the capital.
違うって何が？ここのアルス、なぜ本当の姿でいないのかしら。
わかるのか？
Just don't play with loaded dice. Gotcha.
あれはイーラのアルス本来の姿ではないんだ。はるか昔、イーラのアルスは強大な力を持っていた。イーラはその力を持って1000年の長きにわたってアルストに君臨した。
Ah, great. Torna knows Hyper Beam.
「だがアレクトス一世の治世か、その力は封印され、アルスは今の形となった。王宮の天守に輝く高級があるだろう。あれがその封印だ。
Gee, I wonder where the final battle's gonna be at.
でも何のために？自らの脅威にもなりかねないのでは？
さあ、わからないな。いずれにせよ、奴がここを狙っているのであれば、僕らのすべきことは一つだ。
そうね。
Kill God?
あそこに
No,
見え
wait,
るのが
sorry.
王宮だ。
Wrong Xeno game.
まずは
Pause
陛下
habit,
に
sorry.
演説し、事の次第を報告しなくては。
Aliscio. The royal capital. I probably botched the name. And that won't be the only name names I will botch. Alright then. Guess we need to go to the central building. First things first. Talk to people. Alright then, we got a final area. Now that kind of begs a question. Am I at the halfway point? I want to say that I am, but I'm kind of scared to see how far the game could take itself. Fitting name for the capital? Wesco? Wasco? Wisco? Explain, Petrus. Tell me the hidden meaning within the name of the name. High CPU, but high CPU juices again. Sorry. Aureus means golden in Latin. Great, this really is Eldorado. I was joking when I made that. Oh, I see. One of those quests. Huh, looks like a district in Japan. Nuts and bugs. Yeah, great, another one of these. How many parts and bugs do I need to collect for all these people? Oh. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Hey, I got you a bunch of bugs. Oh then, easy side quest. Very easy side tracks. Come and join our group. Why haven't you joined my group? Come on, I collected bugs for you. Now join our wonderful Adams family. Great, he needs to be convinced. I need to give him more bugs. I swear, the first 20 minutes of the stream is just me talking to a bunch of people, isn't it? Dang it, Jin! Dang it, Jin, you need to be more fortified. Hey, did you just don't call me an amateur. Hey, there's no need to talk to me about that. I defeated a giant caterpillar. Have you beaten any giant caterpillars? I thought so. Huh. Your name is Onyx. I'm guessing no relation to the giant rock snake from the Pokemon series.
よし着いた。
Okay, that mark at least. Louise, how many people are there? Okay, so that's the way. Let's go this way for a little bit.
もらえるものはもらってお
何
かないと。
が埋まっているか。やったな。
何が入ってるのかな。
Bombus chip and glass chip? Interesting. Yeah, of all the things that I didn't expect to, of all the things that I didn't expect them to bring back for this game, it's kind of this mechanic, because I believe this mechanic was kind of in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Locked. Well, at least I could steal green bells.
何が入ってるのかな。
I'm curious. Can I warp beyond that?
いい気分転換になった。
Haha! Take that!
何しに来たんだっけ。
Joke's on you, game. I could warp around gates. Colony 6 development, I guess. Yeah, kind of. I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, there's actually a group of people that are tied into by time and whatnot. Ah, Drat, don't tell me that there's more characters to talk to during different times of the day. Sheesh. It never ends. Ah, Deku. I'm guessing you're working to become the world's greatest hero. Bills must destroy.
何が入ってるのかな。もらえるものはもらっておかないと。こういうのワクワクするよね。
Go and get so much fish. Louise, how many people do I have to talk to? I was joking when I said the first 30 minutes was well, nothing but this. But turns out it actually is! Also, did I just phase through you? Hold on, I'm holding down. I'm holding down. I'm kind of curious. Do I run across or around? Okay, it didn't freak out that time. I guess we need to come over there at some point. Alright then, anyone else that I'm missing? Anyone that I failed to talk to currently? Please say so. Well, yes it is. Anything over here? Does not look like it. Okay then. Huh, how the heck did I miss this card? The gatekeeper keeps it safe. Nice Final Fantasy reference.
壊れちゃったみたい。
食料がなくなりましたね。
Talk to 30 people. Scratch that. 31 people. Oops, nope, didn't need to. But who is the best gatekeeper? The one from Ocarina of Time. The one that you have to give Zelda's letter to, and then later the Keaton mask. That's the best gatekeeper. Okay, so anyone that I'm missing from the marketplace? Alright, it seems like got everyone. Whew. Oh, drat, there's a back alley. In order to go there, I need to go this way. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of Japan, that's for sure. Ooh, reward, green bill. That is definitely not the Napons. I'm sure they're fine looting their bills that are particularly green. Okay, it takes me out over here. Alright then. No, wait, no, that's right. There's the courtyard as well. My goodness, there are way too many people. You think they're in a capital city or somewhat? Jeez, the scale of this game always impresses me. You need a bunch of plates. What am I supposed to do with them? I hope you enjoy my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, The Legend of Torna. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country. Well, who needs high-octane battles when you can just run around town trying to know as much people as you can in hopes for you to do the later parts of the game a lot easier. At least I think. I don't know what the story structure for this is yet. Outside of the ending, because, well, bad things kind of happens to a bunch of people. Okay. Now! That's everyone. Sheesh, weesh. Wait, no, I'm missing one. Of course I'm missing one. There's gonna be like 50 more inside the palace, isn't it? With that, we got 35 people in this place alone. Lord Adam, and Your Majesty Emperor Hugo. I expect there must be some kind of emergency. Esquire Artemis is also gracing us with his presence. Please wait here. I'll inform the king you've arrived.
Metsuが封印を？
はい。メツはこの王都に着実に近づいております。これまでの道中でもメツがやったであろう破壊の痕跡がいくつもありました。
マルベーニ女祭の話、まことであったか。ユーゴ皇帝陛下、我が国の気球の折にご助力いただき感謝に耐えません。幾重にも御礼申し上げます。
And everyone's so bored of the meeting that they all fell asleep. I messed up. Oh my goodness, it really is Pastor Ericus. Unfortunately, we will never know if he's voiced by Mark Hamill or not. Yeah, holy cow, it is him. Right down from the... Did Ericus have a mustache? I don't remember.
これは見事。
両陛下から過分なお言葉を賜り、恐悦至極に存じます。
ですが陛下、称賛ばかり与えるわけにはいきませんぞ。武装した兵士の集団を陛下のご聖断を仰ぐでもなく王都に招き入れるなどと厳しい処分が必要です。
我が国の兵だけで滅をほふれるのか？
それは。
であろう。そのような強大な相手に臆することなく、我が国のために駆けつけてくれた抵抗軍を処分などとんでもなかろう。
ですが。
Talk to the hand.
絶対よ。そなたは顔面すぎる。アデルにはむしろ褒章を取らせるべきであろう。エブリン公として報じるとしようか。
Gee, I wonder which one of them is the bad guy. I don't know why, but I don't trust Artemis.
メツに封印を渡すわけには参りません。イーラ領内における抵抗軍の行動に許可をいただければ幸甚です。
よく言った。それでこそ勇猛果敢なイーラの戦士。天の聖杯を滅するために我が国も協力せねばなるまい。
我がアーケディアも最大限の助力をいたしましょう。元はといえば、この私の不徳、席は追わねばなりません。
兄上、いや、陛下、どういうおつもりですか？
Oh, great, we have an uncle. Perfect.
本人が辞退したのだ。それはもうよかろう。
だとしても、老断が過ぎます。勝手に他国の君主と同盟したり、抵抗軍などというものを組織したり。
ゼッタ、我が弟よ。陳は思うのだ。 この混乱
Hopefully
の
his
世にあっ
appearance
て
doesn't accidentally
真の
oof
ような
him.
本族に王冠は重すぎ
Yeah,
る
that will be definitely unfortunate and would actually make us become even more trouble than we already
ア
are.
デルのようなものにこそふさわしいのではないか。
兄上、まさか私を排してあの者を皇太子と。
Again, he seems so trustworthy. I can finally breathe. What's wrong? You got asthma or something? It's alright. There's no need for concern. Lady Laura gets like this whenever she has to deal with former situations. That's not ideal. You're the one to talk. You've been waiting outside the whole time, just idling up by yourself. That's so selfish. Cut him some slack, Laura. Menoth has good reasons not to go, especially since his least favorite. I cannot talk. Especially when his least favorite individual was attending. Least favorite? Wait, you mean Althemus, don't you? I only reply in 3 dots. I'm sorry, I didn't. It's fine. I'm a coward. I admit that. We should endeavor to make sure that Menoth steers well clear from the Inquisitor in the future. So, Adam, what's our next course of action? We may have warned them in time, but there's no telling when Malos might launch his attack. Indeed. We can start by taking a stroll around the city, but I just did that, Adam! And seeing what the residents have to say. Again, I just did that! You can't be serious. Malos is virtually breathing down our necks, and you want to waste time catching up? That's not what this is. We get to learn the lay of the land too, and we get an idea of the overall mood. He's right. Establishing a good web tour with the residents will give us the edge when the time comes. Perhaps the Aegis feels like she can handle the situation on her own? Fine, whatever. You all know better than me, so go on ahead. Bunch of bullies. We're not saying it to be mean, Mitha. We're saying that because we like poking fun of you, because Pirate best girl. Even though I don't know Pirate just yet. We all have to make consciousness and think even you understand that now. You really matured, you know. Am I supposed to take that as a compliment? You should. Adam's been looking out for you this whole time. You know he's being honest. Agreed. You should take his praise at face value. Now, let's set to explore the city. Plenty of atmosphere to soak up. Oh great, there's one more. I'll wait a little bit till we get more action, and then I'll eat a bunch of stuff. Where am I going exactly? At least tell me that the front gate's open. The front gate's open. Hooray! Aha! Side quests. Multiple side quests. Excellent. Well, that was weird. And there's one more mission. Why? No, there's 7 more missions. Oasis for all.
放っておくわけにはいかないからな。
I swear, I basically like wasted 10 minutes just looking at this. This screen right here, and I haven't done diddly squat with it as of yet. I'm pretty sure I will do it in the near future. It's just for right now, best to. Almost gone astray. I see an N over there. Jeez Louise, this place has so many side quests. You need to raise community level now in order to progress the main story? Alright then! So it's time to initiate Side Quest the game! Well, happening now. Didn't expect it to happen this soon. Yeah, no wonder why they give you a bunch of missions right now. Huh, with all the game tutorial that usually flows out, you would think they would give you a notification that says, hey, do a bunch of side quests now. Alright then, that's everything. So, alright then, community levels or go? Really, that's it? I thought there'd be more than that. Oh, these are main quests. I definitely know that I gotten rid of some of them. They kind of say that in the dialogue preceding that. Getting around knowing the town pokes? I mean, I guess? I definitely know that I gotten a few objectives completed. Let's see. I guess I haven't. I definitely know this location, so let's activate this quest. Well, at least I'm done with talking to people at the very least. But yeah, it came as a surprise to you too. Bunny Stone. You may find certain mysterious stone pillars on your adventure called Barney Stones. They're a feature that's unique to Torna. Checking out the Barney Stone means that you have to fight some monsters. Okay. Ah! Actual combat! We're only 35 minutes in and we finally got we finally got actual combat. Punch this bird! Punch all these birds!
化してあげると同じ気持ち。素晴らしいです。ね、ちょっと前、そうだよ。
I feel like I'm a little overleveled for this. Just a tiny bit.
何が入ってるのかな。
Alright then, to the harbor.
良い散歩になりました。
さて、次はどこを目指しましょう。
Alright then, community gained.
感謝する。
Bonnie Stone Seeker, Isabella, I knew that you were ones to uncover the blue Bonnie stash. Soon as I saw you, hope you can find the rest of them too. They should be hidden all over. Chat, did you know that defeating monsters drop money and items? Yeah, I think I already done the mission for you. Hey, I did a thing. What was the thing I did?
これでもう大丈夫だ。
I tried going inside here before, but I couldn't. Dang it. There's a Bonnie Stone right over there. Yes, there is. So seriously, why is it called a Bonnie
何が
Stone?
入ってるのかな。
Because every single time I think about that name, I think of Bonnie the dinosaur.
なんか楽しくなってきた。
Thank you, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country, to remind me of Bonnie's existence. There's a question mark right over there.
いい気分転換になった。
さて、何しに来たんだっけ。 困ってる人は助けないとね。
Dang, I can't do that quest yet. In the meantime... What's one of the earlier quests that I've done before, but haven't exactly accomplished? Okay, so not it. Not it. Not it. Not it. Ah, sorry. Menuing. Menuing very hard to do. Okay, let's set this quest. Just these two, really? Alright then, to the exclamation mark we go.
良い散歩になりました。
さて、次はどこを目指しましょう。
Didn't I already beat these monkeys? They were going to treasure chest and oh my goodness, there's a bunch of funny monkeys. Wow, it's like something out of a painting. Alright then, I'm only 31 and I only defeated... I only defeated Giant Caterpillar. This is nothing. Oh yeah, I should probably get food. Mitzvah, if you would. And there they all come. Okay, only 3 of them. I can deal. I get some potions. Oh, I was level 4. Alright. Load up. Mitha, if you would again. Oh, I did it. Oh, great. Big monkey. Hey, where do you think you're going? Between group? Great. I guess this quest is not done yet. So the question is, how do I get up? Huh. I could have leveled the entire time. Alright then. I can cancel better. Hey, give me more meter. And Hugo. Can use the next move. Adam, let's see here. You like books? You do not like books. This entire group is illiterate. Alright. Perfumes I definitely know. And yet Baikai doesn't like it, even though that she literally makes perfumes. What? sec. Let's look at the map. Oh, it's over there. Huh. I could have sworn it was on top of the plateau, but I guess not.
いい気分転換になった。
さて何しに来たんだっけ。こういうのワクワクするよね。みんな私に続
Hunt
けて。
slap the scorpion.
三連火。
やりますね。皆さんは私
That hurt a lot.
揺らせない。下がってよ。はい。三連火。
スラッシュ。
こならけですよ。
みんないい感じだね。私に崩れろ。下がってよ。
任せて。
くらえ。
よし、飛べ。
評価してあげる。これならどう？
隙だらけですよ。
私たち最高のコンビだね。下がってよ。
精進。任せてもらおう。
くらえ。援護する。
私が守る。合わせる。
後ろで見ててね。これはどう？
動画。スラッシュ。
さあ、覚悟して。螺旋結び。
これはどうだ。
Okay, did not like that.
受けてみろ。
No, you don't.
受けてみろ。オルフェ。精進。
これならどう？
One dead scorpion.
常に楽な戦いばかりじゃないからな。
I can take it.
そっちがその気なら。三連火。危ない。
Just farted. Yeah, great. Stitched.
これはどうだ。
みんな準備はいい？
高まって。
いつでも受けるわ。
スラッシュ。
三連火。
の力。
一気に行くよ。
これはどうだ。
評価してあげる。
俺の出番。
下がってよ。
動画。スラッシュ。
頑張って。
少しでも役に立てればいい。精進。狂乱。
下がってよ。
動画。スラッシュ。いつでもいいぞ。やってやるか。
抑制攻撃をお願いしてました。
受けてみろ。
早く。
ないよ。選手交代だ。
最初の弱体化を図ります。
ラストレギオン。
Okay, as long as it doesn't have a silly move, we should be okay.
一陣の前で炎よ。青の
動画。スラッシュ。独壇場だな。
力を
受けてみろ。
お任せください。
そうはいかないよ。置いてくれ。
お疲れ様。判断いかがですか？入院客。舞い上がれ。属性攻撃を強化してあげる。オッケー。大輪の弱体化を図ります。逃げられないわ。ガードシフト。これはどう？見せます。くらえ。
動画。スラッシュ。
前風炎よ。頑張って。
飛べ。
Just need to low up lightning. Just need to do a lightning move.
動画。スラッシュ。
Dang it, Mithra. 'Go for it! Alright, that should be all the finishers. Yes, it is.
覚悟してもらおうか。命任せハード。
反撃の機会など与えません。どんどん行くよ。かすみ、変わって。かし任せ。
まだ終わりじゃない。 頼むぞ
アサルトレイブ。
お楽しみはこれからです。
I feel like I messed up.
お願いします。
インペリアルソード。
Yep, definitely messed up.
俺の独壇場だな
見てみろ。
頑張って
見に行こう
そうはいかないよ。
派手に行かせてもらう準備は
血だらけで。選手交代だ。命
援護する
勢いが出てきました。赤島風
ラストレギオ。
力を使い
まだつく。そうだ。
足が避けられるかな
I think all the finishes are there at least. The only one I technically,
受けてみろ派手に準備
the
完
only
了
one that I technically burst is fire.
ゴルペ
このまま行くぞ。見払う。しっかりしろ。渡すみ。
大事にしてくれ
しっかりしてよね。
Well, this went from pretty decent until I absolutely messed everything up.
頑張って参ります。ライトニング全力で行くわ。早く風よ。
見払う。血だらけで。
風で主演トレイン。
そうはいかないよ。
舞い上がれ走れろ。
奥に
みんないい感じだね。3連
そして行こう。
評価してあげるですよね。援護するし
私はいつでも
追いかけるの。
これはどうだ。よし手が鳴るな。受けてみろ。命が最高の力が出せそう。
派手に行かせてもらう
置いてくれ。
私の本気は痛いよ。螺旋結び。
これはどうだ。俺の出番。
いつでもいいぞ
季節や。選手交代だ。
避けられるかな
なるな。サメ。ラストレギオン。
援護する
準備はいいか。
Okay, let's try this again.
これで決める。かすみ。前を頼む。
Seems like we lost an element.
光頼む。
ワイライトアタッカー。
なかなかしぶといじゃないかここはケーキ
なんだ。
続けていきます。シン、続けていいですか。まだまだ。アベル、
アサルトレイブ。どこを見行きなさい。私
みなり
もう一度だ。ラウラ
螺
君に
旋結び
任せる。。覚悟してもらおうか。命任せる。
セーター
Alright then, hit him hard.
追いかければ。大輪
危険思えない。さあ行くぞ。
ちゃんと返してくれよ
There we go.
まずは一丁。エストルビオン。
Take that, funny monkey.
今の鮮やかに決まったね。見惚れたよ。
まあな男に褒められても嬉しい
That felt good.
みのちさん素敵。かっこいい。
おい
Anything up here? I haven't exactly fully explored this area.
なんか楽しくなってきた。そっちがその気なら。見つかったか。させません。
Wait, we gotta assist the fight.
危ない。
無理はするな。私が守ります。
勝負はここから。今が最高ですよ。
できたよ。
拾っちゃおう。
That was close. I almost died in an embarrassing way.
私の出番よ。
標準
ライトニングバスター。
見ろ
全力で行くわ。
このまま行くぞ見払う
たらもっと出る。援護する。
行くぞ
借りるね。
任せる
Alright, she didn't level up.
私の出番。
オーガリックラッシュこれはどうだ受けてみろ
私の出番よ。
俺の出番リッカ受けてみろ今日は決まえよファイナルスラッ
Explosion!
シュよ標準だよ波下受けてみろ
無駄な戦いは避けたいけど。
次もこうありたいものだ
Best to level up everyone. Because my blades definitely got a bunch of stuff.
この技支援も抜かりはないつもりだ
Hold on a sec. There's something that always kind of bothered me ever since that I couldn't do that, so... No proxy. Oh, it's this area! No wonder why. First things first, let's get to the top here first, and then we'll... And then I'll warp to over there.
着いたぞ
Or get a landmark, that works too. Yeah, we got a landmark, so I could easily go to this place now. Okay, so what's the enemy that we need to look that we need to defeat now? We need to defeat Seltar's Talos. Oh, at least I'm strong enough to face off this area, at least. Rebel. Onyx. Oh! You! Okay. And there's a unique enemy right over there, and I'm too powerful for it, drat. Alright, everyone's level 1 is complete at the very least. Like I said before, we found a unique enemy, and I'm way too overpowered for this. Is there any way to level down? I definitely know in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive Edition, there is a way to level down. Well, first things first, save. It's been a while. There's an autosave function? Then what the heck am I... Okay, first of all, why am if there's an autosave function, one, why do I have to keep on saving manually? And two, why is it set to disabled at the start? Huh, go figure. I complain a little bit and turns out the game actually have methods of getting around with the things that I complain about. So man, I'm gonna beat up this giant frog! Well, this thing's has a lot of health at least.
ラストレギオン
前に出て敵を知られるか
オーガスラッシュ
この調子でいこうさあはどう
任せてくれ
力を
用意させてもらうよ
してあげる
これでやらせてもらうよ止め準備は整った
私の出番よ
標準
ライトニングバスター
受けてみろ見払う
命
やる季節準備完了決着をつけようかこの力を使うよ
頑張って
僕らしく行こうリッカーオールバースト作用修練標準援護する霞
参ります
止めさせてもらおう俺の独断上だないよ私の死は守る見払う派手に行かせてもらう戦時間でやるか
Okay, all I need is lightning.
見払う光る
私の出番だよ
そうはいかないよ
はいはっライトニングバスター
油断するな
Alright.
受けてみろ
Adam, if you would.
波下る
頑張って
見払う決着をつけよう
Thank you.
言ってくれると思ったよ
タイヤガーデンション
オーガスラッシュ
Alright then, finish it off. Okay, learn my lesson the first time. So first, fire.
もう一丁
Adam both
ブロ
times.
ブロッサム
反撃の機会など与えませんどんどん行くよシンお願い
吹雪
Alright then, Adam again. That'll give us a second break.
お楽しみはこれからですお願いしますインペリアルソード
しぶといな
Hmm.
かすみ前を頼むもう一丁光頼む
フラッシュエンド
まだですよ
You better not do fire again.
アグニの剣
Okay, phew.
隙だらけですシン任せていいですか情け容赦なしねフラッシュエンドパニッシュメントレイ
Wait, I was missing one?
カリュウ
John, I was missing a finisher.
アデルアグニの剣ですよ
ヒックスインパクト
素晴らしい判断です私にもまだまだ
Alright then, I feel like I gained nothing from that.
この力はスペルビアの礎となるこのくらいで許してあげる
やりましたね次も頼
Oh
む
yeah, that's right, I could... I have weapons. I know, by the power of Rifle School, I have the power! Really? So, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, that's right, the desert thing. That's odd. I could have sworn that I gotten all the finishers before I initiate team attack.
してるって感
What
じ
was
が
I
します
missing?
ね
さて次はどこを目指しましょう
I'm getting the feeling that by doing this one mission, I was able to add so many people to my party. Alright then, the Trader Chairman, Morumo. Dear friends, Morumo with fine dream to make affordable shopping war biggest trade center in all this, beating Perithium Trade Guild in process. Okay, it doesn't. Just wondering, I saw a bunch of people there and I thought that was going to be the case.
見落着だ。
Alright then, so what's next? Okay, so I can't exactly do that. Fetch quests. That I can do, so what matters most? Skip travel, and where is it? Not here. Not here. But here. Sheesh, we're an hour in already?
良い散歩になりました。
さて、次はどこを目指しましょう。
Oh, down we go.
よし、着いた。
いいところだな。
こういうのワク
俺の
ワクするよね。
得意分野だな。
So, that's what I took it over there. No, it's that thing. My goodness,
楽しくなってきた。
there are so many things, there are so many missions that give me level 35 monsters. I feel it's a good idea to defeat this one
手作業は
first.
できないからごめんね。
すぐに終わらせる。ラウンドエッジ。オーガスラッシュ。高まってきた。ラストレディオ。これはどうだ。ラウンド。
最高のコンビだね。
そうはいかないよ。やっと出番か。
Okay, that was close. Managed to defeat it before company shows up. Oh yeah, that's right. I could technically take down a snake, as there was one that was level 35 as well. Defeated here and now. Okay, so I see the intent.
みんな、私に続い
The
て。
original intent was to lure it out with food.
三連か。
皆さんは私が守ります。ほっ。一目。
But I don't need that. I don't need food. All I need is my fists and my kick.
それはどう？
オーガスラッシュ。
追いかぶれます。崩れろ。
ラウダ。任せ
これならどう？いい感じだね。属性だらけですよ。
季節。
パニッシュメントレイ。私最高のコンビだね。フライングマスター。
置いてくれ。
だらけですよ。
カスミ。
私の出番よ。
いかないよ。
はい。椅子の手当てをしないと早くまだ終われない。
置いてくれ。
ドンエッジ。 私の番いかがですか。
僕に任せて。
オッケー。準備できる。
よろしく行こう。
いけるよね。
4レギオン。覚悟はできている。
評価してあげる。最高の気持ち。
オーガード。
探してやってやろう。
命。
見てこれだろ。
You.
足が曲げる。
青の天使。
払う。そうはいかないよ。
頑張って。
ゴルフ。準備完了。
Okay, the only one I haven't gotten is stone. Hugo, I need you to come in. Come on up. As we shall see.
いつでもいいぞ。了解だ。手に行かせてもらう。そうはいかないよ。ゴルフ受けてみろ。
頑張って。
手に行かせてもらう。
よろしくお願いします。まずは私です。
Alright, 4.
お願いします。ちょっとかな。
まだ終わりじゃない。光、公開だ。
ライトアタッカー。お楽しみはこれから。どんどん行くよ。シン、お願い。まだまだ。レインボーダッシュ。反撃の機会など与えませんよ。お願いします。
インペリアルソード。もう一度だ。狂乱。
情け容赦なし。命。
クルセーター。
Behold, my secret weapon is guns!
まだですよ。行きなさい。私に変。燃えない。もう一度だ。かすみ、前を頼む。
まだ終わりじゃない。頼むぞ王子様。
ソウルバースト。
Mess it up, but that's fine.
続けさせてもらおうか。かぐ土。
アグニの剣。続けていきます。
No, I messed up! Oh, okay.
お願いします。
That was close.
覚悟してもらおうか。光、頼む。
フラッシュエンド。エッジ。リン隠れる。大リンカアグニの剣。
Ooh, yeah, we just took out.
しっかりやってよ。
We basically took out the entire health bar.
イックスインパクト。
Me likey a lot.
すごい。
戦況がよく見えてますね。
Almost a
手
million.
に焼き付けなさい。これが私たちの力。見事な一撃だったわ。こういうのワクワ
俺の
クするよね。
得意分野だな。
Alright then, now where's that giant python? I got a score to settle with it.
なんか楽しくなってき
私
た。
の声が届いている。
After I gather some more materials, at the very least.
サポートもしてあげる。
Alright then, recharges odds are special used by 40% upon planning a critical hit. That's handy. Increases critical hit rate by 10%. Also good.
私も成長しなければ。
Has 8% of damage dealt with each attack with each attack evaded. Alright then, definitely getting more power at the very least. But it's kind of hard to 100% Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I feel like that it's definitely easier to 100% this DLC at the very least. Alright then, there's that giant snake. As it should be level 35 as well. Level 38. Drat. Little off. I'll wait a little bit.
こういうのワクワクするよね。
New people or old people that gives me new info? Yep, new info. Just making sure I'm not missing any people
こういう
at
の
all.
ワクワクするよね。
Sorry, just double checking. So, where is this? I'm guessing on those set of stairs. Alright, here you go. I found your keys. Don't ask why they're in the middle of the cave. Got it by some big monster. Alright then, wildflower salads, winnie perfume, and kotonos of self-interest. I see, these are stuff that I could craft at camp. Alright then, another member got. Adam's retainer, Vez. When I see my grandmother next, I plan to tell her all about you all. Better yet, I think I should write a book, so the kids of tomorrow know your kindness. Alright then, another mission down. Oh yeah, that's right. I gain friendship levels. Okay then, so... Use Mama's favorite pouch item. Exclusive perfume. Use Mina's crafting skills. Okay, fair enough. Gomati sashimi plate. Craft, swim a lot, and far-sighted talisman. Ah, so you like the meats. Use crafting skills. Vegetables. Dessert. Bunny stuffed peppers. Alright, first things first. Set this quest. And over there we go. Alright, first things first. There we go. Okay, command water. Doesn't seem like I found anything that uses that yet.
なんか楽しくなってき
私
た。
の声が届いて
Alright then, need to go this way, wherever it is. Ah, great, it seems like we're freezing up every once in a while. Sorry, nothing I could do. Oh yeah, that's right. You're different. I do not wish to talk to you. Instead, I wish to talk to... somewhere over here. Alright then. Based on what I scanned through, it probably has to do something with clothes, I think. My goodness, there's a lot of dialogue here. You expect me to read all that game? Come on. And fetch quest, perfect. Panda pansies. Well, drat, I can't continue that side quest unless if I magically stumble upon what I need. Doesn't seem to be the case, so let's just do another quest. Still less waiting than the Yu-Gi-Oh game, yes. At the very least, I could save my float. Now that kind of begs the question: how many dialogue? How many dialogue is going to be in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, or at the very least, readable dialogue? I did the thing. Good thing it's nighttime. Soon to be daytime. Well, I ruined that moment. Finally, the last one somewhere. Running, 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 lots of running, running, la da 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 da. Fetch quest, quest, fetch quest, quest, nothing but fetch quest. There we go. Hopefully that's all the mission. And can't do this. But we're too weak to break boxes. How unfortunate. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna wait for a little bit just so the game, just so the capture card doesn't freeze up every 2 seconds or so. Alright, we should be good now. I just had to say something. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know how long this. I don't know how long this kind of lasts. It's like every single time I move, every single time I turn the camera, it just always freezes up. Well, I mean, like, to be fair, it froze up then, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't have the best equipment yet. Hopefully I can fix that very soon. Just bear with me, okay? It seems like there's going to be less text bubbles dialogue in Xenoblade Chronicles Freeze. That's neat. Make it so they don't have to read as much, thankfully. Alright then. Mission accomplished. Return of Lance. The Anxious Guard. Caledoni. I'm glad to have gotten praise from the squad leader, Onyx. But truth be told, I'm still hard getting acknowledged by the one person who matters. Queen's Professor, nothing to report. I see. Gatekeeper, Fire Emblem reference. Gotcha. Alright then. That quest is out of the way, and Jin loves us even more. Swift swordplay. Use Jin's crafting skills. I definitely need to craft more. Can't do that, can't do that. A taste from home. It says give a meal, so I'm sure it's just a single thing. Just first things first, I need to figure out where this guy is. Not in the capital. Huh. Where is this guy? Not in the desert. That is very odd. Well, guess I can't do it. I guess I can't do this mission. Alright then, to the desert. Wrong place. Right place. Oh, I was just there. Alright then. Treasure behold. There was treasure. Alright, we're an hour and a half in, and we're doing nothing but side quests. Joy. Yeah, first things first. That was definitely one of the easiest missions I've done. Alright then, the Tactics Adventurer, Chanelli. Looks like the map that Monpun sold me wasn't actually hogwash. Great, because I already bought another one. This time to an island with actual gold berries.
喜んでもらえてよかったよ。
Let's chat it up. Maybe if we want to run the capital, we get a handle on the problems and concerns of people. Good idea. Vox Populi. Torna is much to celebrate, technically, wealth and peace. But I'm sure that the people here are like any other in having many problems, large and small. Yeah, the reality of life are more or less the same wherever you go. I wonder how helpful we really be. Jin, if people are in need, then we should at least try to help them. We still have time before Malice gets here. We should make good use of it. Indeed. Perhaps by aiding the community, we will find allies in unexpected places. There is surely merit in trying, is it not? Oh, now you give us a hint at, oh yeah, do a bunch of side quests. Maybe you have a point. Alright then, what can I craft?
さて、どう作ろうかな。我ながら上出来じゃない？祈りを込めて、祈りを込めて。ここの刺繍がこだわりなんです。
お、いい感じじゃないか。
Same thing.
いい感じじゃないか。
We can make waffles.
心を込めて作った料理は美味しい。
The Inquisitor.
なかなかの出来だな。
So the keeping.
やりきった。
Enable item collection from silver machines.
香りはハートノートのイメージから集中しすぎて炭。これは集中しすぎて炭になるところでした。
Still missing a lot of items. How many bonus levels do I have? A lot. I could actually level up 10 times. But not now. A seeker is an item which Hugo can craft. With it, you'll be able to investigate the old machines grew around the world and obtain new kinds of collectibles. There are two types of seekers, and each let you investigate a different time machine. It's worth getting both. Alright then, Fortitude has been leveled up. Seeking a seeker. Oh yeah, this thing. Alright then, Fortitude has been leveled up. And I need meat. And I need to craft more. For this, I need vegetables. For you, I need desserts. And bunnet stuffed peppers. I guess that's a food that Mytho makes. Exquisite perfume. Crafting. Craft. Farsighted Talisman. Alright then, because I have this on my mind. Get rid of that and use Farsighted Talisman.
肌身離さず身につけていたいものだね。不思議だ。誰にも渡したくないものなどなかったはずというのに。
Okay, I just need meat from you. Oh, Lola likes the meats. Alright then, super strength has definitely got acquired.
私の力
No, I did that. Skip. Okay, help out at least.
私の料理は病みつきになるって評判なの。
Okay, windy fish and boy tongue shark. Eat both of those. Okay, about that. Let's do Seek the Seeker, and I think I need to go to Grumont. There was something in that general in that general area, if memory serves me correctly.
旅してるって感じがしますね。
さて、次はどこを目指しましょう。なんか楽しくなってきた。植生を見ると。
Strong enough to face this area, at least. Eh, it's been a while since we battled. Man, stop missing my attacks. Go! Punch it! Alright, let's finish it off. There we go.
そういえば、ユーゴ、あれは克服したのか？
何の話です？
なんか楽しくなってき
私
た。
の声が届いているか
Did I just got it? Yeah, there's a campsite over here. Alright then, interesting find. Let's sneeze.
力になろうか
こういうのワクワクするよね。
腕によりを
Yeah, I got it.
完成だね。
Lucky me.
こういうのワクワクするよね。みんな私に続いて。
良い運動になりそうです。
ブラストレギオン。
Okay, so another attack that allows us to be witched. Now I can't do anything.
この調子でできたよ。続けてみろ。これ季節でくれ。
まだよ。合わせる。
そうはいかないよ。
早く風よ。うまくいってるよ。パニッシュメントレイ。やれるわ。
合わせる。
Way up.
そうはいかないよ。
くらえ。それ。
どいてくれ。
Dang it, stupid bewitching.
受けてみろ。
このままこれなら私の出番よ。
合わせる。
There we go, dead of winter, even though it's middle of summer.
頑張ろう。二人。じゃあいつでも。
はい、頑張って。
言ってくれると思ったよ。ソウルパースト。
無理をしない。援護する。くらえ。ここは私が。
標準へ。
パニッシュメントレイ。
Alright then, let's get rid of this miasma. What? Don't tell me. Well, that's easier said than done. It doesn't look like I can even make that yet. So I did an objective, but I don't know what I did exactly. Meantime, I need to find an old machine. I think there's one somewhere in the Burn Village.
気分転換になった。
さて、何しに来たんだっけ。
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
なんか楽しくなってきた。見ると。
So yeah, where can I find one of these old machines? Let's warp to the entrance
いい
part
散歩になりました。
and work our way around.
次はどこを目指しましょう。
Huh, how long is that chest been there?
もらえるものはもらっておかないと。
Nothing but gold. Old machine, old machine. If I were an old machine, where would I be? Huh, apparently there's a... I keep on missing a bunch of these chests. At least I'm so far high aggro that none of the enemies will dare attack me. Yeah, funny enough, I keep on finding a lot of these old machines. And now the one time that I actually have the means to actually get something out of that, I can't find them anywhere. I didn't find, but only because you asked for it. If you would. Where the heck did you get all the way over there? Oh, that happened. So is there anything here? Well, there's something over there. Ouch. Really? I did all that for a bunch of gold? Good. Didn't mean to do that, but hey, that worked out. Okay, but seriously, where is this old machine? Feels like I could spot one very easily, yet I'm having a very hard time trying to find one. That looks promising. Alright then, I had to complain a little bit.
なんか楽しくなってきた。
There we go. Alright then.
良い散歩になりました。
さて、次はどこを目指しましょう。もらえるものはもらっておかないと。
Dang it, fortune's up, but not mining.
こういうのワクワクするよね。
Oh yeah, you too. Alright then, another mission down.
なんか照れくさい。
Collector Adventurer, Zenma. I'm grateful for you to helping me collect machine parts. I even managed to fix my old Seeker with some spare bits, so we'll be back in business soon. Jeez, you're telling me that I need to do 7 more missions? Sheesh.
これでよろしいですか。
I guess I can level up, so... Alright then, start our attacks with my B button. In addition, nope. And nope. Okay, never mind, I'm a filthy liar. Oh man, that's right. I haven't done this at all.
技のキレが増してきたよ。私の活躍、期待しててね。特訓の成果だね。
熟練度が上がってきたかな。技が体に馴染んできたよ。まだやれる。自分でもそう思うんだ。
Okay, level this up.
力で道を切り開く。もっと高みを目指します。もっと高みを目指します。
And now, Blade's turn.
役に立つといいが。
Increase damage dealt by 45% on every Vanguard switch. Okay. Huh. I thought it'd be more than that.
日々の鍛錬の結果だ。
腕前上がったみたいです。この力でみんなを。
期待してくれ。
強くなるにもバランスが大切。
精進を怠らなかった結果だね。
Alright then, next mission. Can find anything of value in Lastem Cove. Lastem Cove. Peninsula. Duelist Bridge. Oh wait, it's this.
良い散歩になりました。
さて、なんか楽しくなってきた。次はどこを目指しましょう。
Alright then, so what were the things? Oh wait, no. Okay, sorry, I misled that. That's saying where the where I got the mission from, but not exactly what I need. So, anything down here? Yes, there is. Alright then, open up. Show me the way. Alright, got some chips at least. Well, now I could go over here and not get bothered by anyone. Except bats. So, I was here before. Huh, how the heck did I miss this treasure chest? Okay, nothing? Good to know. Just forced me to collect a bunch of flowers. Oh, now I avoid it. And I'm awarded with a bunch of art shelves. It is very far away. Dang it, I can't hit it. I'm dead, aren't I? Dang it, why did you come closer to me to begin with? So if I warp back to the camp with the old machine, can I get more stuff out of that? Okay, that helped. Alright then, no one done. The Undinate Adventure. Doc. Great Scott! My research on ether miasma continues apace, thanks to your contribution. After that, my next project will be the blades that can control ether, I believe. 6 more missions left! Okay, yeah, I can collect these. There we go. Now I can go back to the person at the cove. Alright then, finally clearing missions left and right finally. Took us a while. So, do we have to? Yep. Punch it! There, dead.
そういうあんたのその伸びる剣はスペルビアのワンちゃんの鎖みたい。あんたがワンちゃん2匹連れてるとこ想像したら。
Alright then, just 5 more left.
なんか照れくさい。
aspirating salvager, Dundan. Thank friends for helping Dundan with Get Rich Quit scheme. Dundan, guess that means is now actually rich? Enough rich to eat delicious meal every day? I definitely saw a question. I saw an exclamation mark right over there. And then Mythofoy leveled up. I can fully lower focus. I just need to. I need to stuff her with desserts. Did I already give you some kind of food? No, I did not. I should fix that. There we go. I gave her dessert. That allows her to focus a little bit more. Dang it. Travel log. Okay, see, I need to make that dish now. Nope. For more. Okay, I can do that. Woo, that's a lot of exclamation points. Alright then. Do this real quick.
いい気分転換になった。
さて、何しに来たんだ。何が入ってるのかな。何が入ってるのかな。
So it tells me to collect red pollen herbs. And I just got 2 of them from that.
なんか楽しくなってきた。を見ると。あ、見つかっちゃった。
Ouch! How do you hit me?
皆さんは私が守ります。レギオン。
これはどう？炎よ。敵を知りたくないですよ。
準備できたよ。
私たち最高の装備だね。
このまま行く。つけてみろ。私は一緒に行かないですよ。どいてくれ、超人。
私の出番よ。オッケー。
Punch this crab! Ithra, you good?
解放する。
これはどうだ。
私の出番よ。
こっちはいつでも合わせる。よし、目が鳴るな。
これはどう？追いかける。援護する。
これはどうだ。いつでも行けます。
There you go, slapped it, and hey, Laura leveled up.
出るらしい。
お化け？いいわ。受けて立とうじゃない。
誰が相手だろうと邪魔はさせん。
いや、出るのは
They want to face you with fine. You're leaving with no choice.
少しでも役に立てればいいが。
これはどうだ。
Really? How the heck did you die?
わせる
ほら起きて
受けてみろ受けてみろ
私以外に誰が
偉いよ
これはどうだ
オッケー
どうやら水を
追いかけるメントリー3連勝
俺の出番
私の出番よ
Hey, come on, finish it off. There we go.
まだまだ学ぶべきことがある
まあわだつみはちょっとユーゴに対して強すぎるんじゃないか
Anything down here? Yes, it is. There's a chest.
もらえるものはもらっておかないとこういうのは
Yeah, but it doesn't look like there's any unique enemies. I'm sure fine.
ラウラのまっすぐさには力をもらうよブラストレギオン
Ouch. Like I said, we're fine.
下がって前炎よ
オーガンスラッシュ
これならどう下がってよね強化してあげる
標準値はいつでも
どうやら本気味属性攻撃の準備ができています
サメ
Please stop missing all my attacks.
俺たちに準備できたよ
少し強くなれたよ
Woo! Wow, we gained a bunch of blow up. We gained a lot of experience from that.
もらえるものはもらってお
この
かないと
力で全てを動かす
Alright, break this barrel. Okay. That was actually worth it.
こういうのワクワクするよね
So, anything you guys want to talk about? Sorry that I haven't been talking much about different stuff. It's just, I don't know. When it comes to Xenoblade Chronicles games, it's kind of hard to talk about different stuff as I'm focusing on doing a bunch of
みんな
things.
私に続いて
君がいれば100人力だ
3連勝追いかけるなこれはどういけるよね炎よ
これはどうだ
今なら大ダメージを与えられる
俺のグラッシュ
うまくいってるよ
ビッカ準備できたよ
これならどうこれはどうわかった
Oh yeah, that's right. There is a new Koei game,
受けてみろ
and a lot of people are making comparisons to Fall Guys, and I don't 100% blame them.
これはどうだ
隙だらけですよ
手加減
受けてみろそうはいかいよ
I mean, it looks cute. Not exactly something up my alley, but hey.
俺のグラッシュでも合わせるで行かせてもらうよ
で旅するのって楽しいねし
そうだなだが俺は二人旅の時いや何でもない
何し今なんて
Alright then, 4 more left.
やりましたね
Alright then, peaceable adventurer, Pun Pun. Now Pun Pun can nap safely and undisturbed. If friends ever need help with, say, mowing the lawn, Pum Pum happy to repay debt. So not to hesitate. Although it's kind of funny now it's coming in summer 2022, because right now it's summer 2022. If I had to guess, it's probably going to come out a month, but it's still kind of interesting. Alright then, let's craft.
私の料理は病みつきになるって評判
I'm missing a hot orange. What do Where do I find hot orange?
さて集中してやるぞ。我ながら上出来じゃない？
There we go. Okay, so I need a creeping star pepper. So I need that to level up Mithra.
こんな風にいつか畑も耕したいな。
Nintendo shadow drops stuff as usual. Kind of. I mean, like, if it was a true shadow drop, then the new Kirby game would have actually been released by now.
こういうのワクワクするよね。
俺の得意分野だな。
So yeah, hot oranges are basically the number one thing that I need at the moment. In the meantime, what can I do now? Perform a full driver combo 3 times. You have to infect smash with the character I'm controlling. That seems a little unfair. So basically I need to be Adam for a little bit. Alright, one down. Jane level's something up. Alright then, increase critical damage by 65%. Neat. Use specials to initiate chain attacks, overkill monster and chain attacks, so those things I could do very easily. Whoops! Didn't mean to bring out both of them. I'll take that! That was definitely improvised. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
な相手だった。うまく力を温存できたな。
Okay. I guess maybe we turn to Torna?
Yatto tsuita ne.
見慣れた場所でも慎重にな。
Not here. Quest line over there. Oh wait, hold on, that's right. I don't have the mission selectable, that's why. There we go. That's right. This is where I got the mission from.
さて、何しに来たんだっけ?
I should probably switch characters. I remember there's an old machine at the birthplace. And they shouldn't even dare attack me, so that's pretty good. Wee. I kept on getting that quite a while ago.
この力で全てを動かす。
じっくりと。
Alright then, let's see what's in this. Oh, okay, so regular machine and there's the large old machine. Gotcha. I understand. Meantime, I actually did an objective. Yeah, this. Nope. Set. And go back to base. Oh boy. When did we start doing all these side quest stuff? Feels like I've been doing this for like an hour and a half. Alright then, the medical professional, Mungo. The medicine you brought us have saved numerous lives already. My thanks. I knew that you were a man of the people, Prince Adam. Wink. You cannot collect this whenever you want. Just need to do 3 more. still a long way to go from there. Can't do that. Can't do that. Well, technically speaking, I can do that. It's just I need to find more machines. And the remaining missions are very, very weird. I'm just gonna find out Hot Orange. For now, might as well go to do the first mission because that's the only one that I can do at the moment.
良い散歩になりました。
さて次はどこを目指しましょう。
Do I have the means to do this now? Yes, I can. Alright then, mission done. And of course this happens all screen because they don't have the time to put up new models. Casual cap. Alright then, 2 more left. Actually, hold on.
頼もしいな。
Does it give me 2 more automatically? 12th merchant, OBB. Thanks to friends, shop of OBB is very successful. If friends ever have need for textiles or hats, please stop by.
ありがとう。
Nopon Trevor, Deku Deku. As opposed to Desu Desu Desu. Deku Deku Walkie Walkie pilgrimage is going very well. Deku Deku wants to learn about all business and take learning back to Totis Trade Guild. Okay, that helps out a lot. All we need is 1 more.
これでよろしいですか？
I guess I can't do that yet. Okay, so in terms of that, there was a mission in the desert. Now this. This.
見慣れた場所でも慎重にな。
よっと。はっ。よっ。
民を導く者として見過ごせません。
Jeez, there have been way too many missions where I have to do all this. There you go. I gave you so many things. You better give me a mission complete. So basically we discovered an RC car. Neat. Community lost? What? What? Excuse me, what? I could lose stuff? Ah. Okay. So... where does it want me to go exactly? Car not work, Napon sad. Yeah, so sad in fact that it made me lose progress! Okay, now I need to go all the way back. And by all the way, and by go all the way back, I mean immediately warp there. Very casually, immediately warp there. Okay. Dundan better Dundan better join back my group again, or else I swear. Fine.
私が守ります。ガードシフト。追いかかれば。オーガスラッシュ。下がって前。炎よ。高まってきた。準備できたよ。熱長脚。前に出て敵を知らないでですよ。俺のオーガスラッシュ。ビッカ。準備よ。強化してあげる。で行かせてもらうよ。これならどう？ 強靭だらけですよ。避けたい戦いだったが。いつもこんなに楽だといいのにね。
Okay, you. I bought the thing back. It seems that you haven't played any Persona games. You could lose totally progress by choosing more interesting dialogue options. I see. It's just I didn't expect it to happen this. Alright, community gained. Alright then! Thank you! Hopefully we don't have to do any more side missions. The greedy adventurer, Pala. I can't believe he managed to solve the mystery of the Dunhan Desert. I suppose I need to find a new mystery now. Any ideas? Alright then, the salvaging, Dundan. Thanks friends for helping Dundan with get-rich-quick schemes. I didn't guess... Oh yeah, I already did that. I already said that. Alright then, community level up! And like that, we can finally continue the main storyline. Finally. Jeez, took us long enough. And everyone loves us now! Look how much love we're getting. Except Monolith. He still doesn't trust us.
い散歩になりました。
さて次はどこを目指しましょう。
Alright then, let's just hope that nothing horrible has happened. Look out! The exact opposite of what I just said!
陛下、あれは。
People like Laura and company enough that maybe get elected office now.
別のデバイスよ。
Well, first things first.
行くぞ光。
We need to take care of Malos.
あなたたちはここで待ってて。
How did the artifacts, artifice make it all the way to palace? What's the plan? You want to use my power? No, there will be too many casualties. It won't be easy, but we need to take them out one by one. Shouldn't we try to escort the civilians to safety? The Tornian army is already working on the evacuation. They know the city layout far better than anyone else. Alright. It's best to leave them then. So... okay, so what? So now what? They haven't broken through the rear yet, so we should start by clearing out the gargoyles and the residential ward. After that, we'll head over to the shopping ward to the on the left-hand side, and then work our way forward towards the entrance. Got it. Best of luck, everyone. Now let's get these ugly mugs out of our damn doorsteps. Ouch, you slapped me! How dare you? That's my stick! Take this, not metal face!
ラウンドエッジ。これはどう？
これはどうだ。マルト。飛べ。最高の力が出せそうだ。スラッシュ。これはどうだ。
Man, this stream is actually struggling with this fight in particular.
私に任せなさい。
以外の誰が
標準。
全力で行くぞ。この調子だ。どんどん。
これはどうだ。
命。
受けてみろ。よし。置いてくれ。
大輪化。
Ah, dang it, I wasn't at level 3.
これはどうだ。ラウラ。任せ。
頑張って。
置いてくれ。
これならどう？
Need my healer.
そうはいかないよ。ゴルフ。受けてみろ。マーティゴ。
早く風よ。
どいてくれ。
自信の風だ。
完了。
はい。くらえ。
ゴルフ。
Getting very angry.
いただけですよ。マスティゴ。そうはいかないよ。大事にして。
What? Bunch of people died. What?
あまり無理をするんじゃない。
無理をしないで。
二月様。見える感じだね。
準備完了。置いてくれ。
無理しちゃダメだ。
次の役
モリアに手当てを。ください。
Excuse me. What?
流れを変えましょう。倒れるわけには。
Okay, I got absolutely destroyed. What the heck happened?
あの強さ。
Okay, let's try this again. This time actually focusing on the gameplay instead of focusing on the stream.
三連化。
ブラストエギオン。助かりました。これはどう？今のでだらけですよ。
俺の出番だ。
できたよ。
遅れんなよ。
標準。だらけですよ。ないよ。置いてくれ。
この調子で行こう。
Alright, Hikari, do your thing.
これはどうだ。こっちはいつでも。
オッケー。連続。
飛べ。
強化してあげる。
任せて。だらけですよ。オーガ。
これならどう？
スラッシュ。準備。
くらえ。
命標準俺の前にどいてくれゴルフもっと自分を大事にしてくれ何も問題はない受けてみろはあこれはどうだかせてもらおういてくれいいな
And that instantly killed us all. Excuse me, what? And it somehow gained a level after that. Okay, that's completely fair.
終わりなんかじゃない俺が守る
3連下飛べ追いかかれば下がって前お任せですよ3連下属性攻撃のコースと見ますオッケー下がって追いかかれば
最高の力が出せそう
一気に行くよ属性攻撃の大連下オッケー下がって前
俺の出番だ
逃げられない
このまま行くぞ
それはどう
標準
属性攻撃を出してあげる追加しやらせなくアデルは支援に回って
受けてみろ
Alright, him with the holy light. And somehow I died from that.
戦況がよく見えてくる対象の弱体化を図りますいけますラストレギオン前いいこのまま行きましたよはい僕らしく行こうリンカ
I don't believe it.
そうはいかないよ
Yeah, unfortunately, if I die as Haze, then I'm basically stuck for a while. Okay, so I definitely know what I need to do. As it continues to level up even more, so once it rages, I'm most likely dead. I definitely need to do a team attack. And I'm dead. And I'm stuck as Haze. Well, this fight seems a little unfair, don't you think? Yep, everyone's dead except for me. The only healer go here, and everyone dead.
無理は禁物です。あ、見つかっちゃった。
Yeah, very interesting not having trouble with face off against an enemy that's literally the same level, and in this case weaker.
追いたぐれば。めっちゃだ。お任せください。私の力を二つに。
遅れるなよ。ランで行かせてもらうよ。このまま行く。季節
頑張ったぞ。
かダメ。
強化してあげる。
このまま行くぞ。
任せなさい。
そうはいかないよ。
戦闘続行。
置いてくれ。
パニッシュメントレイ
受けてみろ。
ダイヤ
ラウンドエッジ。カロリーヒル。これはどうだ。
強化してあげる。
オールバースト。頑張りましょう。
崩れろ。みんな準備はいい？アデルは支援に回って。
これはどうだ。置いてくれ。すぐに手当てを任せて。サメ受けてみろ。選手交代だ。援護する。
Have to do it. Only two?
ラウラ、君に任せる。もう一丁。命任せた。
なかなかしぶここは兵士を
なんだ。
どんどん行くよ。シン、お願い。
吹雪。
もう一暴れさせてもらおう。
スクロン。まだですよ。インペリアルソード。もう一度だ。ラウラ、君に任せる。
もう一暴れ。光交代だ。
ラッシュエンド。
Alright, I finally killed one of them. Way longer than it needed to be.
あとは任せます、カグツチ。
アグニの剣。もっと強くなる。私にもまだまだ学ぶべき。どのような敵が攻めてこようと。
That was not easy at all.
私がお守りします。
Tell me about it. But we have to keep going on. There's no other way. That's the spirit. We have to move to the shopping ward now. Come on.
.うまく使ってくれ。
Oh boy. Alright then. Let's go.
そっちがその気なら。
ラストレギオン。
Well, at least we level up.
追いたぐれます。危ない。助かりました。下がって前。
オーガ
攻めた。
スラッシュ。
関連か。属性攻撃の効果と見ます。オッケー。
最高の力が出せそうだ。
一気に行くよ。強化してあげる。こなしをしていこう。
これはどうだ。この調子でいこう。
これはどう？くらえ。これならどう？
そうだ。
下がって。
スラッシュ。
援護する。
こっちはいつでも強靭。
強化してあげる。
命やる。
属性攻撃の
前に
が出て
ほら、置いてくれ。このまま行くぞ。
前に出て
見せてみろ。
相手の弱体が行う。逃げられない。
これはどうだ。
崩れろ。
気をつけろ。受けてみろ。
失礼しちゃった。
What?
私に力があれば。
Adam, you better not die.
しっかりしろ。
すぐに手当てを。
終わりと。
服が汚れちゃうよ。
りだらけですよ。かげろ仰せのとおり追いかぶれます。
Petrus is wood.
一大輪か
絆の力
服が汚れちゃうよ。ありがとう。
無理はするな。
終わりなの。
Jeez, these guys are tough.
作戦を見直した方がいいんじゃないか。
立ち止まっていられないけど反省会だな。
力を
Yeah, I think it's definitely time for me to level up my blades a little bit. Downside is I lose my critical rate, but I guess it's kind of worth the. I guess it's kind of worth it. Alright then. These should help. Difficulty really spikes now? Well, I mean, like, to be fair, difficulty spikes is not an issue because I can literally go to a campsite and level up 10 times. But yeah, it is surprising. It is surprisingly difficult.
下がって前。ユウゴさん、属性攻撃ですよ。仰せのと
飛べ。
三連か。わだつみ。
オーガスラッシュ。
下がって。
絆の力
強化してあげる。だらけですよ。
これはどうだ。オーガスラッシュ。
さよし
グラストレギオン。
下がってよ。大輪か。連動する。だらけですよ。これは
俺の手払いよ。ビッカ受けてみろ。
手加減が苦手な。これならシュメントライだ。ここは私の
いつでもいいぞ。
そうはいかないよ。私が僕は私に置いてくれ。させてもらうよ。オーガスラッシュ。
なんかよけられるかな。
だらけですよ。
網砕き
Okay.
覚悟して。
Alright then, hit him and hit him hard! I don't have water, so...
シお願い。
まだ終わりじゃない。光交代だ。
ライトアタッカ
続けさせてもらおうか。かぶつ
ー。カリンケ。
Oh, that was close. I almost messed up. I almost messed that up royally.
ラウラ
大輪か。
君に任せる。
まだまだ。命。任せるわ私。
みなり
どんどん行くよ。かすみ、カーパー王の旋風。
もう一暴れさせてもらおう。頼むぞ王子様。
そ オールバースト。
なくなっちゃったね。
なかなかしぶといじゃないか。かぐつち。
アグニの剣。隙だらけです。お願いします。大リーガー様。大いた車。
オーガスラッシュ。
かすみ行くよ。はい
オールバースト。
大気よ我が意志に従え。スターライダー2。
Alright then, that's another goggle down.
力が湧いてくるよ。
この力。
These artifacts, there's a wide handful. Even I'm having trouble with them. The sheer number of them is daunting, to say the least. We have no time to rest. We need to press on. As you say. Now on to the main gate. First things first. Food. Vegetables.
お野菜を食べるとから。
Do I have a second set of vegetables so that I could? Not yet. What do you need again? You need crafting, money. So much things to worry about. That guy likes books, even though that she never opens her eyes. Because irony. Okay, defeating one of these things actually gives me one level up. That's how insane these gargoyles are. Audiobooks? I mean, I guess. Huh, I didn't even need a team attack for this. First try. There's no end to them. Look! They're gathering in the direction of the gardens. Bizarre. Let's move. And that's it. Making sure. Alright then. I guess I have to face all of them all at once.
発だな。
熱。
あれが天の聖杯滅か。
I hope I never have to work with him in the future.
凄まじい気迫だな。同じブレードとして恐怖さえ覚えるよ。
同感ね。これまでとやり方が随分違うのね。何が目的？戯れだとしたら趣味が悪すぎるわよ。
飽きたのさ。
飽きた？
セイレーンを使ってただ沈めるだけじゃつまらない。燃え盛る豪華に包まれながら人間どもが踊り死ぬ様を見たくなってな。
Oh, great. Mouse is Madara. I mean, he said fire and he's to slip with dance. So yeah, it's definitely Madara Heat no Chiha.
ならさ、その真の姿をさらけ出してみるのも面白いかもってな。
貴様まさか。
俺が行使するデバイス一体一体には大型のアルスに匹敵するエーテルエネルギーが蓄えられている。そんなデバイスが1万イーラのコアに取り付き、そのエネルギーを一斉に流し込んだら、あまりにすごすぎて踊ってる暇はねえかもな。止めたいだろう。いいぜ、止めさせてやる。さあ、かかってこいよ。
Alright then, final boss, kind of, sort of, not really. And Mouse is at level 40. Yeah, I'm fine.
調子に乗るな。これだけのメンツで歓迎してくれて、俺は嬉しいぜ。
As long as it doesn't one-shot me, like those Gundams over there.
譲りはしない。
Okay, that hurts.
これで。
に乗るな。譲りはしない。
これで。
譲りはしない。
I'm gonna blow you away. Okay, stuff is happening. Oh my goodness, I'm so slow. You can stop looking at me now. Okay, that's all though. Alright then, hit him hard. Dread, I'm missing one. That's fine. I think we still kill him at least. Yeah, that's right. I'm missing Shadow. Stupid monolith.
まだ終わりじゃないよ。シン、お願い。
これでまだ終わりじゃない。ここだ。
任せるわ、私。
ここか。しぶといな。かすみ、前を頼む。まだ終わりじゃない。頼むぞ王子様。譲りはしない。
続けさせてもらおうか。家具土。
決めます。隙だらけです。シン、任せていいですか。
もう一丁。光、頼む。
食らいなさい。
And then full burst.
これで
This will do a lot.
決めます。
Well, that killed him.
決めます。あとしっかりやってよ。
ヒックスインパクト。
Okay, kind of forgot how stupid team attack can be. And arguably speaking, it's even easier in the DLC.
お守りします。
楽しませるじゃない。相棒のお友達はよ。アデルオルド、イーラの跡取りか。あいつとの同調も伊達じゃなさそうだな。
そいつはどうも。
金色の瞳。イーラ人は壁眼のはずだが、承服ってやつか。
父は寛大でね。そういった分け隔てはしないのさ。
Interesting.
錯誤だな。それが招く結果を甘く見すぎて。
結果、
人間ってのはそういう生き物だろ。
よく知ってるじゃないか。
勤勉なんだよ俺は。
なら学ぶといい。
は？
光。
受け取って。
ああ。
Adam is nowhere to confirm. Oh yeah, that. Huh. Good point.
行くわよ。
Look at this awesome cutscene, which unfortunately you guys can't see because the stream's kind of going nuts.
なかなかの技だ。面白いことするじゃねえか。
驚いた。これこそが人とブレイドが同調する意味よ。
君はそれを捨てた。
はあ。
Everyone, push him!
必要ねえからだよ俺には。
You know, Mouse, the irony to all this is that your Gundam machines are way tougher than you.
人間ってのは死にたがりだよな。涼しい顔して殺し合い、自滅への道をひた走りやがる。神から与えられたその命を無駄にすることにかけちゃもう天才的だ。どんな生物だって叶いやしねえ。いや、いらないんだろうな。最初からならさ、俺はその背中をちょっと押してやるために粋な神が使わした存在、そうは思わねえか。そいつらと遊んでてくれ。あれはこの俺がいただく
You would think we would go ahead and got the place that needed to be protected. Oh, Drat, we got 2 of them. Also, did I just level up? Yeah, I leveled up 4 times. Ah, great, now I have to deal with 2 of them. Okay, 1 down. Grab this. That was close. Unfortunately, I lost 2. I lost 2 of my members. Oh man, that was close. Hey, hey, Gramps!
じいさん乗れ奴を追うぞ分かった
Huh, and he's called Uncle here, go figure.
おせえなこいつはいただいていくぜいいねその顔よし決めたこの国を消滅させるのはしばらく待ってやるこいつを取り返したかったらアルスのコアまで来いその時に決着だ
ふざけてるの
Well, yes, this Malos, master of the fourth wall breaks. He has that power because he's designed by Tetsu Nomura. The scene has been memed so much after Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Limited Edition debacle. You mean with Malos falling down? I kind of saw that. Whenever I post something on Twitter, I usually have a GIF accompanying it, and all I see from Torna stuff is Malos falling up to the building, apparently. Or are you talking about, is this a game line?
俺のことを。
オルネラとよくわしの背に乗ってな。あちこち巡らされたもんじゃ。
オルネラってあの写真の？
今はその娘っ子がドライバーか？
ラウラです。シントは17年前に。
そう。
With Mouse doing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Limited Edition, that like he stole the orb. Gotcha.
じいさん、復興の邪魔になる。ここは兵士たちに任せ移動しないか。
うん、そうするかの。イーラの腹はどうじゃ？
なあ、良さそうだな。
イーラの腹？
わしは先に行っとるぞ。
そうしてくれ。僕たちは陛下に報告をしてから向かう。
Whew. My goodness, so many level ups to my blades.
サポートもし。
ユーゴさん。
日々の鍛錬の結果だ。
Nice. Guys.
これからも頼ってくださいね。成長した私を見せてあげるわ。
技のキレが良くなったな。
強くなるにもバランスが大切。
さらに磨きがかかったね。
And now for the drivers. Alright then, level 2 of the tree is complete. And I can cancel my arts now, that's good. Adam can do the same thing. Restore 3% HP when canceling an auto attack with an art.
新たな学びになりました。
Could be handy at least.
私の活躍期待しててね。
熟練度が上がってきたかな。
もっと高みを目指します。
Oh, thank goodness for the autosave feature. Seriously, why didn't no one tell- first of all, like I said before, first of all, why didn't no one tell me that there was an autosave feature? And secondly, why is it set to disabled? I never got that. But would have saved me so much headache in the actual Xenoblade Chronicles 2 main game, due to the game crashing twice in a row. Alright then, so, yeah. We managed to clear out a lot of stuff here after doing so many missions, but at least we managed to get to a good starting point, and it seems like we're approaching endgame, as the finale might be in the Room of the Titan. Don't quote me on that, and more importantly, no spoilers. But if I had to guess, why am I getting the feeling that I have to level up my community to level 2, just so that I can access into the Titan's room? I've assumed that there was no autosave since the main game didn't have one. Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, like, I accidentally went into it, and I didn't see that option when I was messing around with the settings in the original Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so I guess they realized that they couldn't add it into Xenoblade Chronicles 2 main game, but they could add it to the DLC? Ugh, so confusing. Anyways, we definitely got our end goal, and I just hope that it doesn't take too long to get to it. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching, and sorry about all the gameplay freezes that kind of happened during the stream. It happened a lot more than usual, and like I said, I can't do anything about that, so sorry about that. Anyways, if you like what you see, give me a follow on Twitch, as not only that you'll help me out a lot, but you get emoticons that you use on my channel, so hopefully consider. You can also follow me on these sites as well. Any notifications that I get off stream, whether it be donations and follows and so on, I will announce it on next stream. And if you want to support me even more, please consider subscribing to my Twitch channel at The-Sakura-Samurai, where not only that you will help me out a lot, but you get emoticons that can use my stream and those as well. And hey, if you have Amazon Prime, you subscribe for free and get all the benefits. And to the people who are watching TV Nuts, if you subscribe, then this counts on color commission. So, debating whether or not if I want to stream again on Thursday or Wednesday, because I take Wednesdays off, and I don't know how long this DLC will last, because it sounds like we're approaching endgame, but knowing this game, it's probably going to have some kind of a bunch of side quests before and a lot of traveling before you could actually get to the final boss. It's kind of up in the air, but I'll definitely make an announcement on my Twitter and Discord just in case if I hear something. If I decide what to do, whether we'll be streaming on Wednesday or taking a day off on Wednesday and streaming again on Thursday. So, alright then. That's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. So thank you once again for tuning in, despite all the wonderful hiccups that kind of happened, both myself and the stream. And I hope to see you guys on the next stream. Thank you so much, and until next time, later.